X. Yes. Say hi to Phoenix. Phoenix is 16 years old, and he was originally rescued from an illegal fur farm up in Minnesota. And if you don't know what that is, that's a place where they raise fur-bearing animals for about 2 years, and then they kill them and make them into a coat. It's a terrible thing. But thanks to folks like yourselves, laws have been passed, and that's not legal to do anymore. Is it, Phoenix? Oh, thank God for that. So Phoenix was taken from there and brought to a sanctuary down in Ohio. And when he got there, he met up with a young girl, a young handicapped girl that took a liking to him. And she would come every day and take him for a walk. Well, one cold winter Ohio day, they went out on their walk and they went over a little footbridge over some water. And with all the snow and ice and their weight, the bridge collapsed. Remember that day? And they both fell into freezing cold ice water. Well, Phoenix here was free to go. The girl dropped the leash, but she couldn't get out of the water. She had all her winter clothes on, and now she's in ice water up to her neck, and she was struggling to get out and crying for help. Well, Phoenix actually made a decision that day, and he turned around, he went back into the water, and he pushed the girl to the side, saving her life. Let's hear it for Phoenix! Woo! Yes. And you know, that's not such an odd thing. You know, animals have a brain. They can think, they can problem solve. They also have a heart. They love and they want to be loved back. Are you unable to stand up tonight? Remember that the next time you're looking into your pet's eyes, that there's more there than you might be aware of. So Phoenix here, he plays kind of a two-part role with us here. He is our hero wolf, but he's also the lone wolf. And that's a wolf that's been kicked out of the pack for one reason or another. Phoenix here is 16 years old. When we got it, we've had him about 3 years, so he was not a youngster when we got him. He was a teenager already. And it wasn't easy to get him into the group, the pack. Took several months, and we thought things were going along pretty well. But then one day Phoenix came out. I guess he was feeling a little cocky one morning. Decided to try out the alpha male for that position. Not a smart move on his part. They got into a big fight right here in this arena. The amazing thing was, while they're fighting it out here on this side, the rest of the pack's over here just watching them, waiting to see who's going to win, who's going to lose. And when they saw that Phoenix here was going to lose, they all jumped in to finish him off. Again, not such a nice thing, but you know what? It's the wolf way. It's the wild way. He had overstepped his boundaries and they were going to put him in his place. In the wild, it would have been a fight to the death for sure. Well, we were here, of course, we didn't let that happen. We got in the middle and we got him separated. We took Phoenix away. Had to stay with him for several days and nights because he was really beat up pretty bad. But more importantly than those injuries, we had to mend up his heart because he was truly brokenhearted that he'd been kicked out of the pack that way. You know, wolves, their whole life revolves around the pack. And when they get kicked out like that, it's devastating to them. So we had to let him know that we loved him and that we would be his pack. And now we've got a really devoted friend. And we think he's beautiful. What do you guys think? Yes, that's Phoenix. Well, thank you. Well, we're going to go ahead and put Phoenix away. He is the senior citizen of this group. And because he's the lone wolf, he does not play well with others. So he's going in. And coming out is a male and a female wolf. Their names are Shiloh and Zephyr. Yes. Shiloh is the little one in the front there, and she was rescued from Hurricane Katrina. And she's probably the most social wolf that we have here. And maybe she's going to take a little swim here tonight. And Zephyr is about 3 years old. And he is the newly appointed alpha of this group. And I say newly appointed because our old alpha passed away in December. He was 18 years old at the time. And when he died, the alpha female chose this young guy here to be her new mate. And yes, well, that's one of the jobs of the alpha. It's called marking the territory. And it was funny to watch the alpha female show him how to do that. But she did. And that, as I said, that's one of the main jobs of the alpha in the wild, is to mark out the territory, letting any other animals know that the pack is there. And in the wild, they respect that of each other and stay out of each other's way. But Shiloh here, she's a little different from the rest. Like I said, she does like to have her belly rubbed. She usually lays there. She goes. Yeah, she likes to get her belly rubbed, which isn't really wolf-like, but that's okay. And she bites me. That is wolf-like. That's how wolves say hello, is by biting you, holding on to you with their jaw. And it's not too bad if you don't pull away. But you know, wolves do have 6 more teeth than a domestic dog. And their jaw strength is twice that of a pit bull. This is really undignified, young lady. But anyway, then that's one of the things that make them such efficient hunters. Right? Okay. Well, let's take a little bit closer look here at Shiloh. Come here. Come over here and stand up here so they can see you. Don't bite my nose. Check out the little rounded ears. That's so on those cold winter nights, the tips of their ears won't freeze off. The long snout for getting into the foxholes, the rabbit holes. You know, these guys love white-tailed rabbit. That's one of their favorite foods. The long, spindly legs and the big feet. Again, for running really long and hard over all kinds of terrain. These guys can run for miles and miles, and they can easily take down deer, elk, and even a buffalo in their pack form. And then, of course, they have this great coat that keeps them nice and toasty warm all winter. But Shiloh here, hopefully, she's going to show you a little behavior here. Come on. No. Maybe. Come on, let's go. Let's show them what you can do here. We call it rolling out the barrel. We'll see how she does here. There we go. I have to give her a little help here in the sawdust. We show our animals behaviors like this really for their enrichment. You know, it's not a nice thing to have to be in a cage all the time. So we have to find things that challenges their mind and, of course, their physical abilities. So this is what Shiloh likes to do. Go ahead, Shiloh. Let's hear it for Shiloh. Yes, good girl. And to get these guys to do these different behaviors, we use something that's called positive reinforcement. And if you haven't guessed, that means that when they do something we like, they get a treat. And in the case of a wolf, the treat is a piece of raw meat. Yes, good girl, Shiloh. These guys eat about 5 pounds of raw meat, and that's each one of them every day. So you know what my grocery bill is. One more jump. How about a nice big jump? Good girl. Okay, that was a high one. How about you, Zephyr? You didn't get a piece. You didn't do anything, but you are pretty. Up. Good boy. Okay. Thank you. All right. You know, wolves live in a pack. There could be anywhere from 5 up to as many as 20 wolves in a pack. And the amazing thing is, within that group, only the alpha male and female will mate and have young. Only those 2 in the whole group. And when those babies are born, the whole pack joins in caring for them, even to the point that some of the other females will start to lactate if necessary. Come out here, Zephyr. So last year we were lucky enough to be able to rescue, to help a litter of pups that were in trouble. We brought them back. It was our first experience with young ones, and we weren't sure just how the group was gonna take them, accept them. Good boy, Zephyr. And as a matter of fact, the alpha female of the group did not like them at all. She wanted them gone because she didn't give birth to them. But at that time, come here, Shiloh. Shiloh, come here. Shiloh's instincts kicked in, and she actually adopted those little ones and raised them up as her own. And we were really happy that she did. So let's give Shiloh one more round of applause. Thank you. And we're going to put these guys away. And I'm going to ask you, do you want to meet all those babies that she raised up? Are you sure? All right. Here they come. The babies. Do they look like babies to you? Well, they're not really babies, but they are definitely youngsters. They're only about a year old, and they will continue to grow for about another year and a half. So they are definitely kids, maybe not babies. Now these are all boys. They did come from West Virginia. And if they look a little bit different to you, it's because these guys are what is known as a hybrid. These guys are 95% timber wolf and 5% Alaskan Malamute. And we're gonna see if we can get them to do a few things for you here. We've been working with them. Where's Alaska? Uh-oh. Get down. Get down. Get down. Go on. Come on. Yukon. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Now up. Now up. Up. Hey, Klondike. 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 Good boys. Up. 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 Everybody. Chemo. Chemo. Get up on your seat. Chemo. Get up there. They don't have a very long attention span. Stand up. Up, up, up. The pack. Get over there. Hey, get up there. What are you doing? Stay up there. Good boys. Get up there. They really don't have a... All right, well, I'm going to introduce these guys to you as they get a treat. This is Juno. This is Yukon. This is Alaska. Klondike. And Chemo. And Juno again. What are you, looking for doubles? Get up there, you two. All right. All right, come on down, everybody down. The boys, anyway. Thank you. All right. All right, now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set up what I call a wolf playground. You know, you don't really train wolves, as you can see. You find things that they like to do, that they want to do, and then you hope that they'll do it when you ask them. Wolves are very, very independent. Klondike. Klondike. And you definitely are not going to make them, Klondike, hey, make them do anything that they really don't want to do. Klondike, get down. What are you doing? You're not going to do that. You don't even know how to do it. Get down. Oh, that was the right one. Klondike, okay, come on, go ahead. My mistake. And then, when you do find something that they like to do, sometimes the problem is getting them to stop. All right, once more, and that'll be enough. Good boy, Klondike. Come on, set front and center. Klondike, there you go. Whoops, you missed it. Did you hear those jaws snapping? Yes, good boys. Okay, that's it, he did it. All right, now, gonna make a little prop change here. You know, the only culture that really understood the wolf were the Native Americans. And they thought of them as their brother. They actually learned from the wolf. They learned about hunting tactics. You got to get down. Come on. Come on. You're very handsome up there, but come on down. That's not what I meant. Come on. All the way down. Good boy. All right, get down now. Get down. No, I'm moving this. I'm moving it right now. So, yes. Yes, they learned hunting tactics from the wolf, and they also learned about family values from the wolf. Now, this next behavior that I'm setting up is a little more difficult because it does require the wolf to concentrate. And believe me, that's not something that wolves do. They are very aware of everything that's going on around them, and they don't focus on one thing for more than a few seconds. That's their attention span, about 3 seconds. So when you're training or trying to train, that's what makes it really virtually impossible with a wolf. But in the wild, that's a big help for them because they are so aware of everything that's going on around them, and they don't miss a trick, and you're not going to sneak up on a wolf. All right. There you go. Some people say, oh gee, that wolf looks just like my dog. But that's not really the right way. It's your dog possibly looks like a wolf. You keep in mind that this is the original. This is what all of our dogs have come from. So of course, there we go. Watch Juno now as he attempts this really difficult maneuver. Good job, Juno. Easy, slowly, Juno. Good job, Juno. All right, let's hear it for Juno. Thank you. Come on, hey, don't be biting him. He did nothing to you. Hey, stop. All right, good boys.
Over there.
Oh, a lot of people want to have a wolf as a pet. They don't want to be a pet. These guys, as much as they may resemble a dog, or I should say that the dog resembles them, they are wild animals. And being a pet is not something that they want, or believe me, that you want. They have certain instincts that are going to come out, regardless of how social they are. Being raised from babies, none of that makes a difference. They are still what they are, the wolf. All right. All right, guys. Okay, Alaska, where are you? Oh, this is kind of... Hey! Go ahead, Alaska. Up. Come on. Come on down. Good boy. Come on around. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alaska. Up. Come on. Get down. Alaska. Come on. Klondike. Up. Up. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Come on down. Get down. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Alaska. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Alaska. Come on. Good boy. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down, Alaska. Come on, come on, come on. Klondike, once more. Klondike, up, up, up. Come on, you better move. Good boy, good boy. Come on, Klondike. Down, come on. Come on. Come on down. Once more. Come on, Alaska. Good. All right. All right. The boys. Thank you. Well, we hope you enjoyed our animals here tonight. Most of all, we hope you learned that we share the planet Earth with all forms of life. And it's our God-given responsibility to take care of them and the environment that we all need in order to survive.